Hey guys, I'm at Target. We're gonna do this vlog style today. I just had to do a couple of returns and a pickup, and so I'll show you the bag of the day, which is my Chanel mini flat lambskin with light gold hardware striped sweater from French Connection, and some, I think these are the Celine sunglasses. Need to pick up a few other items, and then I'll check back in with you and we will get into the mistakes that I've made, in particular with luxury goods. I was tagged by one of my besties, Anita Brewington, and you can check her out here. Okay guys, trying to figure out where to sit you all. I don't really have any makeup on today. I had a laser appointment today, so I don't put makeup on when I have those. Today is a bit of a difficult day for me. As a lot of you guys know, Jackson is a toddler. He recently turned 2, and we're gonna potty train him starting tomorrow. My mind and my heart is like, this is the last day he's a baby. And he's getting ready to be like a big boy. And I'm so happy for him, but my baby's growing up. And I just feel like I changed his diaper for the last morning. This morning, I'm just trying to get a lot of things done because tomorrow we're starting the oh crap potty training method. I want to set him up for success. I've got all the potties, like we're doing the baby Bajorn potties. I have 3, one for upstairs, downstairs, and in the car. All right, I'll be back in a second. So I've really been putting some thought into the mistakes I've made with luxury, whether it be handbags, shoes, SLGs. Oh boy, I've made a lot. I will say the resources that are available to us now in 2024 were not available when I started my luxury purchasing journey. And my luxury purchasing journey started in like 2015-ish. But the interest for luxury handbags in particular started with me in college. I moved to New York, and I'm really just totally surrounded by these items. I mean, there's so many, just the stores, number one, coming from the Southeast. There's stores available literally right outside my door. And in the streets and where I work, everybody's carrying one. So I want one too. Took some notes, and they're on a napkin. The first one is buying before seeing the item. So as Benita has mentioned, I've mentioned several times, we live in the Southeast, so Louis Vuitton is not at our local shopping area. We really rely a lot of times very heavily on the internet, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest back in the day. I wish I had just had more patience and waited till I got to New York or Atlanta or California to really see these pieces and feel these pieces. I do believe it became more difficult to see pieces post-COVID, and definitely during COVID, because there was the lines to get in these places, and I just really didn't have the patience for that. So the next thing is just not taking long enough. So even if you do get to a store and feel it, like, I wish I had taken more time to decide instead of just purchasing it. And I think I've always had the mindset of, oh, well, if I really don't like it, I can sell it. And selling, I think, used to be easier. it's interesting. It's a catch-22 because though back in the day we didn't have the resources then that we have now to buy, but that made it easier to sell. And now that we have all these resources, it's so much more difficult to sell. I wish I had taken longer to really make sure it's the bag that I want, that it's really going to fit in my wardrobe very well. I get easily influenced, especially with food, girl. Like, I will see, don't even have French fries on the brain or a croissant, and I'll see something on Instagram that's featuring French fries or a croissant, and all of a sudden I want it. I used to be very similar like that with handbags. I've slightly escaped that, but I would get influenced and think that this is the bag that I need. Like, this is going to work for me. And I wasn't considering my lifestyle. I wasn't considering my stature or height, my build, you know, my shape against the influencer that I am watching, typically YouTube. And I buy the bag and it just doesn't work for me. So now I am very much more conscious of those things. For instance, I used to love LV lover, Cece. But she's a very petite person. I'm not super petite. I'm 5'6" now, like a size 10, 12, 14. She's not. She's like a size extra small, 2'4". Well, a mini bag that looks great on her might not look that good on me, you know, so I have to take that into consideration. And those are things I did not used to take into consideration. I was only paying attention to the bag and not the person carrying it. And my last mistake, not following my gut. The best example I can give is I do not like dividers in handbags because I've mentioned this several times. They limit the capacity. And I still went and bought that Fendi Peekaboo because the price was incredible. And I didn't use it because I know that that was something I don't like. I still bought it because of the price, and now I'm selling it. So my advice to all of you is follow your gut. If you know you don't like dividers, or you know, I don't know, that shoulder bags are just not your thing, or tote bags are not your thing, don't buy it. Like, just admire it and walk away. And I'm really talking to myself more than I'm talking to you, but you know, if I can help somebody, that's great too. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. I'm going to try to use my own words of advice and learn from my mistakes on my next luxury pieces that I'm in the market for. So, this is Jackson's last nap before he starts using the potty tomorrow. You guys have an amazing day. Say bye, Jackson.